Of mercy of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. This nicely been right in the song form by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Normally this song is sung on Ekadasi day. Give one copy to me. Arval. Got there, you can take that copy. You got why? Keep one copy. Don't keep 2, 3. Others will come and take it. Keep it. Light. Shuddha bhakta charanarenu bhagatyanukula. Shuddha Bhagatanukulam Shuddha Bhakta Charanarenu Bhagatanukula Nu Bhajananukula Bhagata Seva Paramasiddhi Bhagata Seva Paramasiddhi Prema lati karamula Prema karamula Shuddha bhakta charanarenu bhajananukula Shuddha charanarenu nukula Madhavatithi Bhakti Janani Jetana Palana Kori Madhavatithi Bhakti Janani Jetana Palana Kori Krishna Basati Basati Boli Krishna Krishna Basati Basati Boli Prema Adara Bori Parama Adara Bori Shuddha Bhakta Charanarenu Bhajananukula Shuddha Charanarenu Anuku Gora Amar Desabastani Karolo Brahmana Range Karolo Brahmana Range Gaura Amar se sabastani Korolo Brahmana Range Se sabastana heribo ami Ami se sabastana heribo ami Pranayi bhakata sange Pranayi bhagata sange Shuddha bhakta charanarenu bhajananukula Mridanga vajja punite mana apsara sada jache Apsara sada jache Mridanga bhajja sunite mana apsara sada jache Apsara sada Gora bhita kirtana suni It is written bhita, it is wrong. Bhita means without. It is bhita means inside. So somebody wrote it. Gaura bhita kirtana suni Ni ananda hrudaya nache Ananda hrudaya nache Shuddha bhakta charanarenu bhajananukula Jugala murti dekhiya mora parama ananda hoya परम जुगला मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परम आनंद होया। प्रसाद सेवा कोरी तो होया, प्रसाद से होया, प्रसाद सेवा सोती तो होया। सकल प्रपंच प्रिय जाया, सकल प्रपंच जाया। शुद्धा भक्ता चरणा रेणु भजनानुकूला। जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहित गोलोक भाया। जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहित गोलोक भाया। चरण सिधु देखिया गंगा, चरण सिधु चरण सिधु देखिया गंगा। सुख ससीमा पाया, सुख ससीमा पाया। शुद्धा भक्ता चरणा रेणु भजन अनुकूला। तुलसी देखी जुराया प्राणा, माधव तो शनि जानी। तुलसी देखी जुराया प्राणा, माधव तो शनि जानी। गोरा प्रिया शाखा सेवाने, गोरा ने गोरा प्रिया शाखा सेवने। मन जीवन सार्थक मानी, जीवन सार्थक मानी। शुद्धा भक्ता चरणा रेणु भजनानुकूला। भक्ति विनोद कृष्णा भजन अनुकूला पाया जहाँ। अनुकूला भक्ति विनोद कृष्णा भजन अनुकूला पाया जहाँ। प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे, प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे। स्वीकार करो यथा, स्वीकार करो यथा। शुद्धा भक्ता चरणा रेणु भजनानुकूला। शुद्धा भक्ता चरणा रेणु भजनानुकूला। भक्ता सेवा परम सिद्धि, भक्ता भक्ता सेवा परम सिद्धि। प्रेमा लटिकर मूला, प्रेमा लटिकर मूला। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Go, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Go, Nitai Gorango, Gora Hari, Nitai Gorango. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Nandana Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Patita Pavana Gaura Hari, Pati Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Jaya Radha, Radhanatha, Radha Radhanatha, Sri Radhe Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Goranitai, 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 Jaya Goranitai. Nitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Jai Vishnupada Paramsa Parivraj Kacharya Stutara Shata Srimad Divine Grace of Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind Ki Jai, Namacharya Slardas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Se Gau Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasad Gaur Bhaktam Ki Jai, Radha Krishna Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Radhanath Ki Jai, Sri Sri Giraj Govardhan Ki Jai, Gaur Har Ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glorious assembled, all glorious assembled, all glorious assembled, all glorious to Guru and Gauranga, all glorious to Srila Prabhupada. So very nice song. Normally Madhav Titi means Ekadashi. So generally Bengalis, they sing this song on Ekadashi. But to know the meaning and how one can improve bhakti, it is given easy process. We will read translation one after one. The dust of the lotus feet of our pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service, and service to the pure devotees of the highest order are the roots of the creeper of devotion. We should there. For Jai Prabhu. Mataji. Last one. So wonderfully, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained the association of the devotees, service to the devotees, service to the Vaishnavas in all our Vedic literature, in the Vaishnava philosophy, first and foremost importance in the Bhakti, the service. Because the service only will bring the humility. If you don't do service, then what is the opposite to humility? What is the opposite? Ego. I am so and so. I am a master. I am a Swami. But when you serve, I am a servant. And only humility, humbleness will please Krishna. Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada also nicely comments. So that's why here the Ekadasi performing the bhakti on Ekadasi, it is very blissful it is. It is given a blessing by Lord Narayana to a personification of Ekadasi. You all know the story. One day during the demigods and demons war, great war, it took a long time. Lord Narayan killed all the demons, but one demon escaped, Kalnemi. Then, while Lord Narayan is past tense, he went into the cave and relaxing, lying down. So he thought that demon thought he is dead, let me come and kill him very nicely. When he approached, able to kill him, take his sword and kill him, immediately one divine personality from the chest of the Lord appeared. And that divine personality killed the demon. And in the meantime, Lord, it was just his pastime, he opened his eyes. He said, yes, even though I never invited you, you appeared on yourself and protected me. Ask any benediction you want. She answered, my Lord, just because you are relaxing, about my duty to serve you, I appeared without your permission. I don't know my name. What is my name? Lord said, today is the Ekadasi. So, your name will be Ekadasi Devi. Personification of Ekadasi. So, what benediction you want? Said, please bless. Anyone fasting on this Ekadasi, even if he is a sinful person, will be delivered to liberation. That's why Vaishnavas give more priority on the Ekadasi. Real Ekadasi starts from the night, not the daytime. We follow. Prabhupada has given a simplified process. Otherwise, the Dashmi night means tomorrow Ekadasi. Suppose tomorrow is what day? And tonight I am not supposed to eat. That real process is. So Prabhupada amended some of the things so that everybody can easily follow it. Nowadays, skipping the meals is a big tapasya for most of them. Oh, you don't want us to eat in the night? Oh, big tapasya. So Prabhupada understands Kali Yuga. Really, benefit you want to take it, on the night before the Ekadasi, don't eat anything. You can take milk. Then whole day, if you can do, don't eat anything. You can drink water. If you can stop the water, also nirjal, but not required. And just chant that day. Prabhupada also stressed. Many devotees chant many rounds, minimum 25, some 40, 50. The idea is that Prabhupada said we should cook less, chant more. But what happens actually in ISKCON? Cook more on the day. Am I right, Mataji? So many varieties we make it. Normally we don't make it. Oh, all just take out, yes, many varieties. So we spend more time in the cooking and digesting. But Prabhupada says that Ekadasi we have to cook simply, just for survival. Then spend more time on the chanting. Chanting, hearing, serving. This. That's why I said that the Ekadasi is are the mother of the devotion, are those of for the devotees who respect them. Let the holy place of Krishna's pastimes be my places of worship and blessing. And the one more very important given, by seeing the Tulsi I treat my heart feels joy and love the Madhava is also satisfied. Prasada, no. Charnamrut also written. When you take the Charnamrut with devotion, you will not take birth again. In the Vishnu Padma Puran mentioned the glorifying the Charnamrut says, Akala Mrityu Haranam Sarva Papa Vinashanam Vishnu Padotakam Pitva Punarjanma Vidyate. The one who takes Vishnu Padotakam means Charnamrut. When you take, we should not try to differentiate. Many times devotees all differentiate. Oh, Krishna is different, Vishnu is different. It's a foolishness. Prabhupada never differentiated. In the read Bhagavad Gita, third chapter, many lessons Bhagavatam. Krishna says, Prabhupada writes it. All the expansion of Krishna, there is no difference. You can take any one of the form. Okay? But what is your mood? What is the purpose of your bhakti? Depending on that form, we take it. Yeah. All are same powerful, but in which mood you are serving? We serve the Lord in the pure consciousness. Is it? Krishna consciousness means pure consciousness. That's why the Gaudiya Sampradaya, they worship Krishna form. You read the 29th chapter of the Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, Kapila Maharshi says, those who want to, for the pure consciousness, they must worship Vasudeva. Vasudeva means Vasati Yasya Diva. The one who got everywhere, every activity is the divine. Yeah. And Supreme Lord Krishna is divine everywhere. There is nothing material. Okay. So, the taking this Akala Mrityu Haranam, the one who takes the Charnamrut, he will not get the sudden death. Oh, what happened to him? He was okay, sudden, no. Like accidents, all this Akala. Okay. Sarva Papa Pranashanam. When you take we will be freed from the reaction of all the sinful activities. And one Punarjanmana Vidyate will not take birth again. Vishnu Padogatam Pita Punarjan, the one who takes the Jai Sri Sri Radha Ranath ki Jai, Giraj Govardhan Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The one who takes the Charnamrut, they will not take birth again. They will be free from the sudden death, accidental death also, which accidental death takes place because of the sinful reaction. People accept or not, that the scripture says, the one who committed too many sinful activities, that cause is accidental death. So wonderful song it is. Try to practice. Acharyas give us in the songs. Do you have the today's, what is the verse given in the today's? Sure, give it to me. You take time to think it. Don't think too much. Give it to me, I will tell you whether it is there or not. No, it is not there. 33. Then the 39, 37, 34 to 37. Yesterday it is 33, is it? Mine is 34 today. There is no purport from 34, 35, 36. Only 37 is there. We'll do. Today we will discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 14th chapter, the story of King Vena. Yam pravajantamanupetamakrutyam dvaipayano virahakaturājuhāva putreti tannayataya taravo vinetu tam yasasunumupayami gurum muninam narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva naruttamam devim saraswatim yasam tato jayamudiraye नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Today we'll continue to discuss from Bhagavatam 4th canto. 4th canto talks about the secondary creation. First day we talk about the primary creation done by Mahavishnu. Creates all ingredients required for the creation. Like the 5 great elements, its objects, 5 working senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses, and demigods presiding deities who control the supervised universal affairs, and Brahma the creator, mind and intelligence, all are created by Mahavishnu. Having created all this, then he entered into all this creation as a super soul, as a Garbhodaksha Vishnu. That is the universal form of the Lord. Okay. Then these ingredients also required for second creation. So these are given to Lord Brahma, which is Mahatattva. So Brahma got all ingredients required for creation. We talked a couple of times about what are the ingredients required for creation. Lord, Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, means and what karma and kala. Ishvara means Supreme Lord, Jiva, we the living entities, Prakriti, material nature, karma, activities, and kala, time. Okay? These 5 required. Okay? When Lord want to create this universe, he entered into the kala, by that kala. In the night when you are sleeping, alarm 4 o'clock, alarm doesn't come. We have a good sleep, is it? Alarm come, you active. So, Pradhan, total devastation of the universe, the entire material nature in subtle form will merge into the Lord. Living entities along with the karma will merge into the Lord. Then the dormant state, avyakta, unmanifested state, known as the Pradhan. When the Lord wants to create, when does he create the universe? When Mahavishnu breathing out the creation done, breathing in devastation. Yasaika nishvatita kalamathavalambya jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanata vishnur mahaniya yasya kala vishesho govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So when he breathing out, that is the time creation takes place. For how much time we breathe out? How much time? How many seconds? Not even 1 minute, is it? But Mahavishnu breathing out time is 311 trillion 40 billion years. That is the lifespan of the universe. Huh? Okay, can you imagine how that one breath? Huh? One breath of Mahavishnu is 311 trillion 40 billion years. And that much breathe in also, okay? So when he is breathing out, he enters into the Pradhan, unmanifested at the time, Kala Purusha. It becomes active, dormant to active mode, Vyakta, unmanifested, also called Mahatattva. Mahatattva got all ingredients given to Lord Brahma for creation. So Lord, that is creation done by Lord Brahma is called secondary creation. So 4th canto, Srila Prabhupada in the beginning writes that it talks about the secondary creation. So we know the story. 37 got the purport, just we read 34 to 36. Yittam yavasita hantam rishayo rudhamanyava nidagnur hantakarvenum hatam achyuta nindaya. The great sages thus manifesting their covert anger immediately decided to kill the king. The king Vena was already as good as dead due to blasphemy against the Supreme Personality Godhead. Thus, without using any weapon, the sages killed King Vena simply by high-sounding words. 35. Rishibhishtasrama padam gate putra kalevaram sunita palayam asha vidya yoge na sochati. After all the sages returned to their respective hermitages, the mother of King Vena, Sunita, became very much aggrieved because of her son's death. She decided to preserve the dead body of her son by the application of certain ingredients and by chanting mantras, mantra yogena. That's 6. Ekada munayasyestu sarasyal salilatpluta uttvagnin satkathas asrur rupa vishna sarittate. Once upon a time, the same saintly persons, after taking their bath in river Saraswati, began to perform their daily duties by offering oblations into the sacrificial fire. After this, sitting on the bank of the river, they began to talk about transcendental person and his pastimes. 37. We can recite together. Okay? Vichoti tasma vichotitam sa tadotpatan ahur loka bhayankaran api abhadram anathaya dasribhyo na bhaved bhuvaha vishyotitam tapot tadotpatan vichyotitam tadotpatan ahurloka bhayankara abhyadram anathaya dasibhyo na bhaved bhuva. It's written api abhadram. When you are reading, you have to combine together. For understanding the meaning of the proper separated word. Okay, when you are reading, you have to combine. Like here, apya bhadram anathaya. Okay. Vichyotitam tadotpatan ahurloka bhayankara apyabhadram anathaya dasribhyo na bhaved bhuva vichotpans tadotpatan ahurloka bhayankara apyabhadram anathaya dasribhyo na bhaved bhuva. That's it. Vichotpatam tadotpatan ahurloka bhayankara apyabhadram anathaya dasribhyo na bhaved bhuva. Vichottan tadotpatan ahurloka bhayankara apyabhadram anathaya dasibhyo na bhavet bhuva. They joined the first line, I don't know, 2 words. Why did they should have said Vicha Utpatitam, easy to recite. Okay. Mataji? Vichotpatam tadutpatan ahurloka bhayankara apyabhadram anathaya dasibhyo na bhavet bhuva. Bhiksha, having seen Utthitan, developed, Tada, then Utpatan, disturbances, Ahu, they began to say, Loka, in society, Bhayam, Bhayankaran, causing panic, Api, Veda, Abhadram, misfortune, Anathayaha, having no ruler, Dasibhyo, from thieves and rogues, Na, not, Bhavit, may happen, Bhuvaha, of the world. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In those days, there were various disturbances in the country that were creating a panic in society. Therefore, all the sages began to talk amongst themselves. Since the king is dead and there is no protector in the world, misfortune may befall the people in general and on account of the rogues and thieves. Purport. Whenever there is a disturbance in the state or panic situation, the property and lives of the citizens become unsafe. This is caused by the uprising of various thieves and rogues. At such a time, it is to be understood that the ruler or the government is dead. All of these misfortunes happened due to the death of King Vena. Thus, saintly person became very anxious for the safety of the people in general. The conclusion is that even though saintly persons have no business in political affairs, they are always compassionate upon the people in general. Thus, even though they are always aloof from society, out of mercy and compassion, they consider how the citizens can peacefully execute their rituals and follow the rules and regulations of Varnashrama Dharma. That was the concern of these sages. In this age of Kali, everything is disturbed. Therefore, saintly persons should take to chanting Hare Krishna mantra as recommended in the Shastras. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalau nasti eva gati ranyata. Both for spiritual and material prosperity, everyone should devotedly chant Hare Krishna mantra. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chachunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Mukam Karoti Mahachalam Pangham Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyamishwaram Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Cha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachacha Deshatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Kasturi Tilakam Lalata Patale Vachasthale Kostubam Nasakre Varamoktikam Karatale Venum Kare Kankanam Sarvange Harichandanam Sulilitam Kanthe Chamuktavali Gopastri Pariveshtito Vijayatu Gopala Chudamani Dheyam Sada Paribhavagna Abhishtadoham Tirthaswadam Shiva Viranchunutam Sharanyam Vruchartham Pranatapala Bhavabdipotam Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we know the story of King Vena, son of Anga. So Anga was a great devotee of the Lord because of his wife's ancestors' qualities. He got a son who was a very cruel, just opposite the nature of his father. That's why when you select a wife or husband, there should be their families are the same qualities like you expect it. People won't believe, but it said that 3 generations will affect. Mother side or father side, 3 generations people, their characters likely to come in the children. Sometimes people say, hey, your mama is tall like you. The family, mother and father may be small in height, but sometimes children become tall. You see in the society. One of in the family, that 3 generation grandfather, somebody might have definitely tall. So here, Anga was no pure devotee of the Lord, Sri Hari, but his wife, Sunita, happened to be daughter of the death personified. Not Yamaraj, remember it. So because of that activity, being death person, some of the qualities of cruelty, death is a cruel, is it? The cruelty comes in the mother and it affected the child also. The vein became very cruel from the childhood itself was so cruel. For no reason he used to punish and kill the children also. Having seen that, King Anga overnight, he fed up. What is happening? Just opposite to me. He left the palace and gone. Then everybody searched, nobody there. Though everyone knows that Vena is a cruel, not suitable for throne to become king, emperor. But there is no situation, no alternative. So the sages headed by Bharadwaja and all other sages commonly enthroned him, appointed as the king of this world, Earth planet. But he was cruel, punishing everyone. Then nobody will worship Lord, Supreme Lord. Nobody will perform the yajnas. This pastime is for the age of Satya Yuga. not for Kali Yuga. So in the Satya Yuga, worship of the Lord is by yajnas and austerities. Kriteya Jhayato Vishnu Tiritanya Bhantamaka. Performing the yajna, fire sacrifice, is obligated for the Brahminical qualities. Okay. So in the Treta Yuga also, even now also some you find Agnihotra Brahmanas, still there are few, very, very few left it. But every day in the morning, they do the yajna, after that, prayer to the Lord, meditation after that. The day starts from the yajna. That's why they call Agnihotra Brahman. In the gone days, Treta Yuga and Satya Yuga, the people used to perform the yajna first, fire sacrifice. Okay. So all the sages saw that the king stopped the performing the yajnas and worshipping the Supreme Lord. They wanted to advise the king not to do like that. Because of all the citizens following the dharma, some result of the dharma performed by the citizen will also accrue to the head of the state. And when they are all involved in the sinful reactions, 1/6 part of the reaction of each individual will go to the king. They tried to explain, but the king said, what you are saying? I am the Supreme Personality God. I am the one who is taking care of you. I am the one who is feeding you. You want to worship someone who is not taking care? It's just like a chaste wife attracted to somebody else. Someone who is not taking care. They try to. And to the extent that they also blaspheme. Who is the Supreme Personality Godhead? When they blaspheme Supreme Personality Godhead, then the sages got angry. As Narada Maharshi says, that if somebody blaspheming Lord, what one should do? 3 options are there. If somebody blaspheming the Lord or your Acharya Guru, kill him. If you cannot kill, you commit suicide. Jump into the river or commit suicide. You cannot do both of them, get out of that place. 3 options. You are capable, you must kill. Because by hearing, you don't have capability to kill, but you continue to stay there and hear. When the person is blaspheming, you also get the result of hearing blaspheming the Lord. Serious offense. So to avoid that 2 situations, just get out of that place. But the sages are competent. They are the one who appointed him as the emperor. The one who has the power to appoint, they can also power to the throne also, punish also. And moreover, in the Satya Yuga, all the Yuga, even now also, the earth belongs to the Brahmanas. In the Kali Yuga, demonic nature, democracy is the demoniac, Srila Prabhupada writes it. The whole earth planet belongs to the Brahmanas. How it belongs to Brahmanas? You all know the story of Parshuram. In the Treta Yuga, Lord Parshuram killed all the Kshatriyas who were not following Dharma. And after that entire earth planet, he went and given in charity to his spiritual master, Kashyap Maharshi. Kashyap Maharshi said, you have given charity the land to me, now you cannot stay in my land. So that's why you cannot take rest in my land. That's why Parshuram has to go to the Mahendra mountain every night. Daytime he can be on the earth planet, but in the night come he has to go to that. That's why when Lord Sri Ram wanted to destroy, because you know the story during the marriage. Okay? When Parshuram understood that my time for incarnation time is over, now Lord appeared Rama. I have to withdraw. So Lord Sri Ram wanted, you gave me the divine weapon, it cannot go without. Once you enter, attack to the bow, it has to be used. You cannot withdraw it. You tell me, should I destroy the piousness achieved by performances? Or should I destroy your capacity to go anywhere? That time Lord Sri Parshuram says, no, don't destroy my power to go anywhere in the universe. That I require to go to the Mahendra mountain in the night to relax. But you can destroy all the pious results I achieved by performing austerities. Because of piousness, I am entitled to the Brahmaloka, and because of piousness, I am always anger, proud of my powers, destroyed with it. So that is how the land belonged to Brahmanas. So Brahmanas' responsibility to install the king, also to control the king and punish also it is. That's why whenever the coronation ceremony is there, the Brahmanas are the one who come, glorify the Lord, and then they put the throne on his head, mukut. Okay. The Brahmanas responded. Therefore, they wanted that we should do. That's why after hearing there's a hanta, kill him, become very angry. They become so angry, how dare that you are blaspheming the Supreme Lord? Huh? And they were, how it happened then, and they killed the king and left. Yes, they can kill the king, but they did not make a big mistake. That after that, they did not anyone to be king after that. Then head of the family is not there, what will happen to the family? Head of the state is not there. The rogues and all thieves will become more powerful. People will become helpless. Therefore, one day all the sages, it happened, all the unlawfulness activity increased. So while one day all the sages, after taking bath in the river Saraswati, river Saraswati you can see at present, only in the Badrinath, we are near to the Vyasa Ashrama, where Vyasa Maharshi's place is their cave, are there only river Saraswati can be seen. After that it emerged into Alaknanda river. Commonly Alaknanda Saraswati keep on going. After, okay. Other places you can't see the Saraswati. So on the bank of the Saraswati they are taken bath. After that sitting there, they are performing the Agnihotra, then started discussing the lotus feet pastimes of the Lord. And in the morning, like ISKCON also, Srila Prabhupada given a process. In the morning, every temple, we discuss pastimes of the Lord, which we call Bhagavad class. So morning, every living entity, every human being, they have to do the worship of the Lord, then think about it. Read or discuss the pastimes of the Lord. So that morning goes with the blessings of the Lord. When we are discussing the pastimes of the Lord, we are with the Lord. Lord is not separate from His name and pastime. 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, 14th chapter, 7th canto, while instructing the duties of the householders, Narada Maharshi says that householders must frequently hear the pastimes of the Lord from the Vaishnava devotees. Again, by doing so, you are with the Supreme Lord. Abhinnatvam nama namane. So they are discussing, then they thought that now the kingdom is bereft of there is no king. Okay. Then there is no king as such. Thus, without using any, okay, they killed the king without using any, they cursed by the two energies are there. In the gone days, they were using the sound energy. You might be always know, in the world scriptures there are two words come, weapons, Astra and Shastra. Is it? We say Brahmastra, Vaishnavastra, Agneyastra. The Shastra is the material. Like I got the arrow. Or in a small weapon. It is the material. But I proficiate with the mantras, particular invoking that particular demigod. Then that material arrow, it becomes divine. That time it is called Astra. Yeah. That is difference. So what I am trying to say is that it is in the gone days they were using the sound energy. To use the sound energy, very powerful, but we need a lot of sadhana for that. Not everybody can use it. For that some such purification is required. The sages perform the purification, control sense, everything. That's why every word coming from them, it is the meaningful. They won't talk nonsense. No time pass it is. Every word is the word of the Lord. When the same word is spoken with anger, it got the power, some effect. Like Prabhu is there. He's just going. I said, Prabhu, come here. You may come, you may not. Is it? But I say, hey Prabhu, come here. I shout it. He will come, is it? Same word, but how you are using that. The mantras have to be in that way. Mantras, when you are using, what is the bhava of the mantra? In that bhava, we have to recite sincerely, wholeheartedly. Yes, it got the effect. So they were using the mantra. There are two energy, mantra energy and material energy. Padartha, matter energy. The mantra energy in the Kali Yuga is not powerful because we don't have the capability to perform such a purity process. Purity by thought, word and deed all has to be there. Oh no, I am not eating, fine, okay, but what of the mental situation? What is the body, how much purity we are maintaining? So many things are there. So because of the present age effect, Kali Yuga, not possible to follow. That's why sometimes the mantras we recite, but not much effective. But in the gone days, this pastime related to Satya Yuga, the Brahminical qualities fully, they are following all dharma. Therefore, so sages, they don't have to use the weapons. Using the sound energy, which you call mantras, and they were able to kill King Vena, Hanta. Okay? So after killing, they gone, but when they find that their whole kingdom is in anarchy, when all the sages gone after killing by their mantras, Sunita was very much affected. Mother is mother. For mother, good child or bad child, both same for. She got the love. They preserve the body. Nowadays also dead body is preserved. What do you call it? They use some chemicals to put in the box. What somebody? Nobody knows it. Embalming? What is it? They word use some word, I forget it. Balm. We use the chemicals, here also said using some chemicals and also along with some mantra. Because mantra they use, it can be kept for a long time. When Dasharath Maharaj also left the body, Rama and Lakshman were not in the palace, they were in the exile, forest. The father of the four wonderful sons, how can his body be cremated without being attended by the son? And other sons, Bharata and Shatrugna, were far away, in the maternal uncle home. It will take some days to come from there. So they kept in the same way, as Sunita is keeping the body of his son, her son. So that it can be preserved for a long time. Became very much aggrieved of son's death. She decided to preserve the dead body of son by application of certain ingredients. Okay. Once upon a time, it is happening here, the dead body is not yet cremated. Here in the forest ashram sages, after taking bath, they sat together, after performing fire sacrifice, they are discussing the pastimes of the Lord. Okay. After that only they can attend to any other activity. Here what we have to learn is that in the morning, first activity should be remembering the Lord, discussing about the Lord. Srila Prabhupada is given the same. Mangalarati, after that we japa, then Bhagavatam class, after that only prasadam eating or whatever it is. So first activity for the human being in the morning is that the discussion about the pastimes of the Lord. Then the day will go nicely. So they did it, after that they started discussing. They found that there were disturbances in the society, rogues, and dharma was not being followed. The enforcer, king is no more there. When the king is not there, nobody to ask what are you doing, what not doing. So people do what they want it. those who want to do criminals mentality people, they are existing no matter Satya Yuga or Kali Yuga, always there. Proportion will be less, that's all. Okay. So therefore, they found that some disturbances in the country that were creating panic in the society. Panic for whom? Panic for the people who follow the law. Now also we can see, the people who follow the law, they are always afraid. The criminals, they are not afraid. Daytime they can move around. But day and night for same. For the gentle people, it's difficult. It's always situation. Therefore, all the sages began to talk because they are the one who killed the king, and the kingdom has no king. Now it is their responsibility to see that how to bring back situation, control the situation. So therefore, they started thinking, okay, misfortune has fallen because of the king's death. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says that whenever there is a disturbance in the state or panic situation, the property of lives or citizens become unsafe. This is caused by the uprising of various thieves and rogues. At such time, it is to be understood that the ruler or the government is dead. It is very much suitable for the present state of affairs in the world. Ruler is there, government is there, but criminal activities keep on increasing. Because there is enforcement of law lacking strength. Therefore, the saintly persons became very much anxious for the safety of the people. Because they are the responsible for installing the king. They install the king, they kill the king, and they are responsible for what is happening in the society. They cannot ignore the responsibility. So they were thinking what to do. Even though they are always aloof from the society, but being devotees of the Lord, they are compassionate for anything. One of the qualities, most important qualities of the devotees is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Karunya, compassion. But Kapila Maharshi says, what is the first quality of the devotee? Kapila Maharshi says, Titicha Karunika Sarvadasara Bhutanam. Kapila Maharshi says that first quality of the devotee is tolerant, Titicha. And Krishna says first quality of the devotee, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam Maitra Karnevata. Adveshta, non-envious. They are saying different, but they are not different, they are same. Unless one is tolerant, one cannot be compassionate. And without being tolerant or compassionate, one cannot be non-envious. Adveshta means non-envious. Not say one should be non-envious of all the living entities. It means you are friendly, compassionate. They are same, but in different terminology, different way. The Lords are explaining that one. Okay? So, devotees, Vaishnavas being always kind to the public, compassionate on the public in general, even though they are aloof, okay. They consider how the citizens can be peacefully execute their rituals and follow the rules and regulation of Varnasrama Dharma. Varnasrama Dharma is for what? La Prabhupada gives the Bhagavad Gita introduction. Varnasrama Dharma is meant for what? Prabhupada writes that to raise the crude person to the spiritual life. That is the purpose of the social division of labor, spiritual and material. Division of society, Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra, division of labor, and spiritual division is Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. By doing so, gradually one can be gradually elevated to the spiritual life, a crude person also, if they follow the Varnasrama Dharma. That was the concern of the sages. In the age of Kali, everything is disturbed. Therefore, saintly persons should take the chanting of Hare Krishna, because in performing the yajna not possible. We don't have the qualified brahmanas. You don't find many qualified brahmanas. So, to qualified brahman to perform yajna, you need a qualified brahmana. And great yajnas like Ashwamedha, Vajpayee yajna, those no one is qualified to do that one. The goddess, you see, sometimes people ask the question, you may ask also. They said, you say that animals should not be killed. Why the animals are being killed in the Ashwamedha Yajna? They killed the horse. Then why you are killing? It is not violence? Yes. But what is that yajna? The person who performing the Ashwamedha Yajna, the testing the capability of the Brahman who is performing the yajna, Rustik, he should be capable of giving the new life to the sacrificed animal, or should be capable of raising it to sending it to heavenly planet, while others qualified priests watch. The goddess used to be test for whether this person is qualified to do this particular yajna, is that other qualified brahmanas will sit there and other new person who is performing the yajna to get qualified, they have to recite the mantras. When the yajna is doing, there are 4 types of pujaris will be there. One is expert in the Samveda, one is expert in the Yajurveda, one expert in the Rukveda, one is Atharvaveda. So each mantra, Yajurveda Brahman knows that in what sequence one mantra has to be recited. Samveda priest knows that in what meter, raga, he has to recite. Not that they all recite in the same go, like we do it. So, different is there. The person performing the yajna, he will be tested each mantra and sequence offerings by these 4 brahmanas. Then they will be having the head brahmana also. He would know as Brahman. So he will be, the one finally decides, oh, this new person performing yajna, capable or not. When he kills the animal, if he can revive it and give the new life, or while everybody is seeing that animal is sent to the heavenly planet, then is qualified. If not, for the life he is not qualified. Only once they give up. That used to be the test. Nowadays we don't have that test. So the qualification for that one, in the age of Kali, it is not possible to have that qualification because of the so many existing situations. Therefore, the scripture says that, what Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, what he says, Yajna Nam Japa Yajna. Lord Krishna says, in the Yajna, I am the Japa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So Hare Krishna mantra reciting itself is a Yajna. That's what Srila Prabhupada says that, quoting the Kalo Nasti Eva Nasti Gatiranyata. Both for spiritual and material prosperity, everyone should repeat, devotedly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Mahamantra like a touchstone it is. If you want the material benefit, Lord give it. Spiritual benefit, Lord give it. I don't want any benefit, okay, fine. Okay. We stop here. Any question? Welcome. श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय, जगतगुरु शिला प्रपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Your understanding?